Hey everyone, welcome back to Cardboard and Coffee. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. We're going to be talking about Legions of Will. Alright, so what we have here is a box of Chaos Ascension from Legions of Will. This is their first booster box that they put out. This one was sent to me from the creator. They are putting together a content creator program, and as part of that, if you play a few games, you get some product. So, this box is serialized. All of the Chaos Ascension boxes are, but the boxes going forward will not be. So Forgotten Tribes is releasing May 1st. If you order that on the first day, you'll get 20% off your order. And you can order that at legionsofwill.com. So as we break into this one is serialized 121 out of 500. This is actually the lowest numbered box I have. So hopefully it has something good in it, because we're going to break it. We are going to break it today. All right, seal is broken. No turning back now. There we go. We got that plastic off of there. You can see the foiling on the box is very nice. Has the same foiling that some of the hollow pattern hits have, if not all. Very nice. I've seen some cards with a more flat texture than this, so I'm not sure if that is just something special to promos or if it's a different foil type in the box. We're going to find out. Right. Chaos Ascension comes with a box topper. We'll get to that at the end. These will always hold a secret rare card, so a alt art version of a card from the set. Apparently the chases that I know about are Di-Rah and City of Amethyst. So those are some cool hits that could come out of that. And there should be, I believe, one secret rare per booster box. So let's move those off to the side. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. And from what I've heard, these packs are a bit hard to open. I'm not sure the character here, but this is one of the pack arts. Another pack art. I've seen the card for this. Again, I'm not familiar with the names yet. Third pack art. I can get these actually laid out on camera with it zoomed. And the fourth pack art is Di-Rah. So I'm going to open this box for myself. I want to open some cards and get some stuff to play with. But I will be doing giveaways going forward. Here, let's see if we can... I think I left my scissors over there. Let's see how hard these are actually to crack by hand. Oh, wow, these are impossible. It has a little pull tab here, but that just gets you the corner. All right, I need scissors. Ah! Scissors. All right, let's get right in there. And I was actually sent some theme decks. I believe it was the human deck. I was sent a couple extras of these. So if you comment your favorite card that you see in this video, how about we give one of those away next week? We'll say May 7th we'll draw something. And I'm not sure if there's a card trick, so let's just get right into it. We have... Can I get that up higher? Yeah, let's get this microphone moved. We have Enlightened Path. It's a common. Commons have the little orange circle. Forbidden Fruit. Last Stand. Maim. Okay, so 4 commons in a pack. Mass Slaughter. Quick Freeze. Intelligence Exchange. All right, we have a holographic base. Serbal's Throne. It has 5 defense. You can have 1 unit at the base, and it creates 4 resource. It's actually the first holo base I've seen. It's very, very dark even in person, the art here. I feel like you can actually see it a little better on the camera. Very cool. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna sleeve that in a second. We have another base, Elder Triaka. And a legendary. So legendary is the purple star. We have Aini Hikari Eternal Dance. Legendary unit, statue deity. When Aini Hikari enters a base, destroy target unit. At the end of each turn, if 2 or more units were destroyed this turn, you may return a unit from a graveyard to a base. And Hikari can't move between bases. All right. So for the layout of the cards, you need to pay 8 resource. It has 8 will, which means on a d12, in order for Aini Hikari to attack, you need to roll an 8 or better on your d12, and there are ways to modify that roll. And it does 6 power, or it has 6 power, so it does 6 damage to an opposing unit or base. Wow, I really like this. That would be a really neat one to have in Hollow. All right, I'm just gonna organize some stuff here. I'm gonna sort them as we open them. Common, uncommon, rare. Let's get a sleeve for Serbal's Throne. Put our hollows up there. And legendaries. Let's get those right into view there. First, now the hollows can't be seen. We're gonna go over the hollows at the end. Those can be off screen. All right. You know what? I like to actually start the pull tab because that gives my place for scissors. All right. And I totally forgot to check for the card trick, so we are just going to jump right into this. We have Bitarian Soldier, Bright Beetle, Broom Beetle, Chaos Kid, Cypria Ivy Princess, Chrysotite Knight, Bitarian Warrior. We have an uncommon, Mobilization, which is actually one of my favorite arts in the game. These units with gas masks in this wasteland, just kind of traveling through the dusty streets. It's pretty cool art here. All right. We'll get that sleeved. We have a rare Nyx Draco, unit Dragon. And we have another rare Domination. This is a trap. So traps are also part of this game. You lay the trap behind your base, and you play it face down for 2 and attach it to your base. When it's tripped, so when your base gets attacked, because units can't attack other units, they can attack bases. And then you can choose with your units or traps at that base how to respond. You could pay 2 to then trip the trap. This one would be until end of turn, each unit target player controls loses all abilities and has a base power of 2. So that would basically take away any abilities it has and reduce its attack to just 2. There are some other really cool traps. I had one that I played in my first game. I forgot the name of it, but you trip the trap and you sacrifice for the attacking beasties. You sacrifice any number of your beasties and can then destroy that many opposing beasties that are attacking. I say beasties because I'm used to MetaZoo. Units. I think the card trick was 2, but you know what? Those last hits are rares and legendaries, so let's save them to the end. We have Toxic Spider, Triaka Frog, Vandal, Veiled Assassin, Executioner. Yeah, that's my first. Uncommon, the Gambler. I really like the art there as well. Very cool. You got that red devilish shine in the eye. Gariel, an uncommon potion of a common potion of will. I love the hollow pattern. Hestia Tranquil Guide, and we have Kingdom Restoration. This is a upgrade for bases. So you attach this to your base, you'll get an extra defense, extra unit that you're able to attach to the base, and extra resource per turn. This also has an ability: when this upgrade is destroyed, you gain resource equal to the base's activation cost. So if you have an expensive base, then you gain that much resource, which is pretty cool. So there's no aura or mana or anything like that in this game. Everything really comes from your bases. So if we take a look at Serval's Throne again, this third value, this blue circle here, 4. Every turn, as long as this is face up, I get 4 resource to use to buy other units, upgrades, cards, etc. So that's important. When you're playing, you have 3 bases. You start the game with 1 face up, 2 face down. The 1 face up cannot be legendary. And you can use the cost of your resources to flip the face down ones up. On the back of the bases, there is a cost. So this one, if I had it face down, which it's rare, so I don't have to start with it face down, it would cost me 6 to flip it back up. If the opponent were to do 5 damage to this base, it flips back upside down. And when all 3 of your bases are flipped, then you lose the game. So it's all about protecting your bases and keeping at least 1 active. Looks like we have a base for the last card in this set. The Luna. I love the cats, and I forgot to sleeve that. We'll get to that. Gami. Gas Creeper. Guardian Angel. Great Flood. Ooh, I like that. Destroy all upgrades. Upgrades can really make a base hard to take out, so getting rid of the upgrades is really nice. Hailfire. Intelligence Exchange. We have a rare Triaka Forest. This is a base. Is that the other base we got here? No. Here. No, that was Elder Triaka. Okay, Triaka Forest. Let me move that hollow pattern so you can see the art. Oh wow, no shine right there. This base, Bitarians you play cost 1 less to play, so this is perfect for Bitarians. 4 defense, 4 units can be attached to the base, and only 2 resource. So a little low on the resource, but it has a really good effect if you're playing Bitarians. Forest of Shadow. Did I just pull 2? Yeah, I pulled 2 right there. Toxic Blast. Destroy all units in target base. Ooh, that's nice. All right. And Forest of Shadows base. Shadows you play cost 1 less to play. I have been fighting a bit of a cold, but I did want to get this out because the pre-orders for the second set, Forgotten Tribes, does drop on May 1st. And if you pre-order on day 1 from legionsofwill.com, you get 20% off your order, which is really important. So the booster boxes are $100 normally, but with that deal, you're going to be getting these booster boxes for $80. I personally think the game is fun to play, not having to worry about pulling mana or aura or whatever you want, whatever you're used to for the games you play, is really nice. Having a base up, you're always going to have some resource coming to you to use every turn. We have Forbidden Fruit. So the game, to me, I never really felt stuck. Let me get that centered. Machinist's Remittance. Never really felt stuck in this game. There is a die roll mechanic, as I mentioned. You have to roll to attack. You have to beat your match or beat your will, which actually I felt worked really well because, ooh, Enlightened Path. That's really nice. It's another common, but I like the art here as well. Right, rolling. I never felt like I needed to give up if the opponent had a really good setup on their side. I had time to come back if the roll didn't go their way. And generally speaking, they're pretty forgiving on the rolls in terms of what you need to roll. It is pretty well balanced. If you have a incredibly powerful card, yeah, their will is going to be a bit higher. And I think that is fair and works out really well. Did I? No, I didn't sleep that yet. If you have a card that's not so powerful, they're typically going to have a low willpower. They're going to be easier to get off their attacks. Machinist Remittance. Malediction. All right, Malediction. That looks like a rat, I believe. Mobilization. Oh yeah, so there's, I got that one in holo, but there is the true form of that card. The holos are a little dark, but love the art there. New Genesis. Ooh, each player shuffles their graveyard into their deck. I like that that is in the base set. You automatically have that power, that ability, the action, I should say, available to you in the base set of this game. Elder Bitarian, yeah. Executioner. All right, uncommon. Cybele Dark Priestess, a unit human Septorian. Whenever a unit you control is destroyed, each opponent loses 1 resource and you gain 1 resource. Ooh. All right, so that kind of helps turn the tide a little bit. Every time they kill one of yours, you're gaining a resource, they're losing. Ooh, we have a legendary Serble. Whenever Serble attacks, you may destroy a non-base permanent the defending player controls. Wow. All right, but in order to attack, he needs to roll 9 or higher on a d12. So again, because he's incredibly powerful, his will is higher. He's going to be harder to get off that hit, but there are cards that can reduce that will of Serble and make it a little easier. So if you're building a deck, you want to keep that in mind if you're going to be relying on Serble to try to get that kicked off. All right, and we have Tree of Life. Beautiful art here by Sam David. Another base. Let's get Sybil, Dark Priestess, in a sleeve. So this has been referred to, Chaos Ascension, as being like the Kickstarter of Chaos Ascension. It's the first set. I believe that they are planning on doing a re-release at some point with like a first edition, or maybe not a first edition, but something that it doesn't have the Legions edition, which is the symbol on it. We have Chaos Kid, Crystalline Sorceress. Okay, so Crystalline Sorceress is one of the pack arts. We have Crystalline Totem, Demon Imp. Yeah, so Demon Imp actually is a really good example of a unit that is relatively weak. It costs 1 resource to get out. It has 3 will, so to attack with it, you need to roll 3 or higher, which odds are pretty good there. But it only has 1 power, so Demon Imp is actually a really good defender. You put that down, and it can block an incoming attack. I also used it in a demon deck as a sacrifice for the trap that I mentioned earlier. Wanatao Village. Raised City, and this art actually reminds me of the theme of the second set, which is a bit more, kind of gives me some alien vibes to it. So Raised City. We have Selene Scarlet Priestess. Selene Scarlet Priestess by Sam David. I really like Sam David's art. We have a rare base, Forest of Shadows. Got those shadow figures along the tree line there. That's pretty cool. We have rare Angel of Purification. We have a rare base, Want to Know Power Plant. When you're building a deck, you can have 4 of every card. The only thing you can't have multiple of are legendaries. I believe it was upgrades. I'd have to remind myself on that. But there are only 2 rules that I can remember being active for deck building. And I know one of them 100% is you can only have one of each legendary, which is the purple symbol here. Otherwise, your deck limit is 4. I didn't really quite cut the end there properly. Let's see. There we go. Serval's Decree. Vindication. Vitalize. Vitarian Owl. Basilisk. Angel of Silence. Apocalypse Dragon, that's cool. We have Cursed Fate. Cursed Fate. Very cool. That's a common. Orphidian Dryads. Rare. Frenzied Domain. It's a trap. Oh, this is a good one that I played as well. So this trap, when flipped, you pay 2, but you roll a d12, and units you control gain that much power until the end of the turn. So if you're overpowered, sorry, if you're underpowered and your opponent is overpowered, they attack you, you get to defend. And as part of that, you can use this trap to say, okay, every one of my units is going to gain a d12 power to it. So if you roll 12, all of your units get 12 extra power to their defending attack. In terms of attack and defense, everything is dealt simultaneously. So if you have 2 units with the same power going against each other, they will take each other out. Excuse me, got a little tickle in my throat there. All right. Remiel. Saya. I'm actually going to stop sorting because I feel like I keep going off center here. Serpent Demon. Shara. Deadly Swarm. Disarm. Ooh, you can destroy target traps. I didn't know that. All right. Disarm. Emulsify. Demonic Temptress. Full Hollow. Also a good one for the demon decks. So Demonic Temptress can't be blocked by units with power 4 or less. So if you can get this out turn 1, which I was able to in my game, that first turn or 2, it probably cannot be blocked at all, which is pretty cool. Kashka. I like the cats. I'm probably going to try to build a cat deck first, actually. And Fountain of Essence. Right. Ooh, that was close. That's why I don't like using scissors. All right. Vitarian Haunting, beautiful art. Wow, that really pops on the camera there. That's nice. All right, Cursed Fate, Dismantle, Disassociation, Fort Orvar. All right. Voodoo Shaman, Swarm Lord. All right, we have Triaka, which is a base for our full hollow. Archon's Intervention and Forbidden Hall base. You can play Legions of Will on Tabletop Simulator, if that's your thing. I personally like to do things over cam. So I have a friend, you might know him if you watch Cryptid Conversations, Caster MJ, who's also going through the content creator process. And once he has some cards, we'll be doing cam play. So we're going to be doing some deck building, likely on video, as well as playing each other. We have Shade Stalker, Shadow Fiend, Shadow Phantom, Skull of Sindred, that's cool, Mass Slaughter, Quick Freeze, Serbal's Curse, Potion of Power, we got the Potion of Will earlier, Di-Rah the Protector, alright, so this is number 225 of 255. Di-Rah is pretty cool. It seems to be one of the popular units, especially in the alt art form, which they're calling the Constellation Di-Rah. That's the one there's only pop 12 in the world, and I think only 3 have been pulled so far. So whenever Di-Rah the Protector attacks alone, you may pay 4. If you do, it cannot be blocked. Very powerful, medium will, so very good unit. That's a rare. And Demonic Orb for a base upgrade. Alright. Di-Rah. That's exciting. I'm excited to play around with some deck building ideas here. Typically is the most fun part of any TCG for me, is just, what can you build? What synergies can you find? We have Devil Dogs, Enki's Bride, Enlightened Priest, Feline Trickster. All right, so there actually is viability for cats. All right. Life or Death, Mass Slaughter, Quick Freeze, Serbal's Decree, Common Hollow, Frozen Palace, and legendary is Serena Ice Queen. They actually did a promo of this recently, which I believe I have right here somewhere. Yes. All right, so here is the original, and then the promo version of it has a different hollow pattern with snow crystals and such in the background. Very cool effect they did for that. I would normally try to do something like this live, but I did want to get something out before May 1st. And we're actually headed on vacation over the next couple days, so I wasn't able to get everything together for a live in time. But I have a couple more boxes, so we will definitely open some of these live together if you're watching. Shadow Fiend, Shadow Phantom, Solar Flare, Fort Orvar, Ende. Ooh, Frozen Palace. Hollow base. Another legendary. All right. Velenum the Destroyer. Velenum the Destroyer can block multiple units. Ooh. Very cool. All right. Wow. Huh. All right. And, very high power, so could still survive depending on what's attacking. Amethyst Cluster. We're not even halfway through yet. Some pretty cool abilities here. All right. I'm excited to see what's going to be added in the second set, because I feel like this first set's pretty powerful in some of the offerings. We have Cursed Fate, Dismantle, Disassociation, Enlightened Path, Raised City, Alexandria, that's nice. Voodoo Doll, and Destroy a Trap You Control. Dismantle, that's cool. Hollow, common. Perku and Tor, which also has an all art promo. Soul's Return. I feel like the all art promo for Perku and Tor. So there's Perku and Tor. All art for that. So there's that one. I think I have 2 all arts actually. Yeah, I do. This is one where you can see them a little better. So that's Perku and Tor. And then that's the other all art. Perku and Tor, which you can't really... Looks like... Well, I don't know who's who, actually. I'm going to call that Perku and that Tor, and if I'm wrong, whoops. You have this guy, which I'm going to call Perku. Looks like it's... I don't know, summoning or casting Tor up. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. Oh, okay, so in the core set, it's a creature deity. In the promos, and oh, this is a sample, it's just a creature. All right. I do know the creator does want to look into different packs because these ones are hard to open. And by hard, I mean impossible. So it does kind of require that you have scissors or some kind of device to get into them other than your fingers. We have Haraba, Hornet Moth. Insects are actually, I believe, going to be making a bigger appearance in Forgotten Tribes. Hraefyn, Hunter Sophia, Immutable Wellspring, Preordained, Arosa the Fallen Death. I like that. We have a common Machinator's Remittance, Miriam, and Sacred Tablet Upgrade, which gives 2 additional resource to your base. This is the first time I'm seeing a lot of these cards. I have seen a few openings, but with 255 cards in the set, you actually don't feel like I'm going to be seeing new cards for a couple different booster boxes now, a couple different openings. Whoops. There we go. It was actually Harley over at EpicTube HD that originally introduced me to Legions of Will. He had opened a box on his channel. I liked the art and the holo pattern. All right. So I decided to keep up with it. Magikai, Madamir, Noxious Moth, Predator Hawk, Self-Destruct, Snowstorm, Evacuation, Elder Bitarian, Gotta practice the words there. And that's the way that the creator says it, is Bitarian. Door of Fate upgrade. And Samsara, another cat. Samsara enters with live counters on it for each time it was sent to the graveyard. When Samsara is sent to the graveyard, return it to the base it was stationed in. If Samsara has 9 or more live counters on it, remove it from the game. Very cool. Samsara is interesting because apparently if you remove it from the game, if your opponent took control of it, say, it's on their base, it gets removed from the game, it'll come back to their base and stay under the opponent's control. At least that's my understanding of a discussion that was in the Discord. All right, we have Hornet's Nest, Immolation, Invigorate, Quick Escape, Rising Phoenix, that's cool. Ice Princess, Jamil, New Genesis, which we saw earlier. This is the one that you shuffle your graveyard into your deck. Very cool. Elena. And Casima? Casima. Base upgrade. All right. I don't want to get into all of the cards. We will eventually do that. We'll talk about the cards on this channel. But for this, I want to get them opened. I just want to remind people that we're doing the pre-orders on May 1st, and that is an important day. They're going to be open for a month. $100 a booster box to pre-order. But if you order on May 1st, you get 20% off your order. So it actually makes sense, even if you're kind of on the fence, order May 1st, get that discount. And then you have a month to decide, really. Jamil. Cybele Dark Priestess. Ende. Triaka Forest. Very nice. I believe we might have already hit this one in a holo. But we'll take it. Bitarian Flower. Sacred Chapel. That awkward moment when you think you hit record and you didn't. Thankfully, I actually did this time and did not realize that we're already almost 40 minutes in. Crazy. I've been going kind of slow here. I apologize. Potion of Will, Quick Thaw, Retreat, Severance, Will to Fight, Serval's Curse, Fur's Rage, Cypria Ivy Princess. Cypria Ivy Princess. Nice. Harvest Nature, and Demon Lair. Demons cost you one less to play. I did enjoy my demon spellbook that demon deck that I played first. Oh, there's a scratch on this card there, a big indentation. I don't know if you can see that in the, yeah, you can see it. Right there, you can kind of see it right above my finger. Whoopsies. That happens. PSA 7. Still haven't hit a secret rare. We have the booster box at the end that we'll do, which is a guaranteed secret rare. But there, I believe, supposed to be one per box here. Predator Hawk, Ramil, Saya, Serpent Demon, Praetoritum? Praetoritum? Sure, we'll go with that. Praetoritum. Alexandria, Voodoo Doll, Executioner. Art's kind of dark on that one, but you have a skull up here with horns, demonic type skull, with a samurai looking guy right there. Asdomai, Vitality Altar. I don't know if my lighting is the best to show the holo art. It does seem like it shows the holo pattern really well. But, oh wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to open it with my fingers. That's not going to work. All right, get that pull tab off. Get those scissors up in there. Bitarian Owl, Bitarian Soldier, Bright Beetle, Broom Beetle. I feel like we've seen Bright Beetle and Broom Beetle next to each other a couple times. Amalgamation, Ancient Grimoire, Boiling Cauldron, Demon Lair, which we actually just pulled not long ago, Sands of Eternity, and Serval's Throne. So, Demon Lair in the holo. That one does show up pretty well, actually. All right. Whew. We have Gami, Gas Creeper, Guardian Angel. I feel like that combination's come up before. So I wonder if these cards have a somewhat known pattern for some cards. Hayella? Awakened Bitarian. Azima. Zandam's Decree. Maim. The art there is a demon, kind of looks like something kind of coming out of his chest, or rather an arrow going through his chest. Majin and Resourceful Meditation. Oh, that's cool. At the beginning of your turn, you gain 2 resource for each unit stationed in this base that did not attack during your last turn. It also increases your capacity by 3, so gives you a good chance to add a lot of units to whatever base that is. Incubus, Ink, Kayala, Masked Bruiser, Demon Gate, Eternal Fountain, Mastaba, Forbidden Fruit Full Hollow, Libra the Mediator, obviously. And Mysterious Obelisk. So a lot more upgrades than I thought there was going to be in this game. That's cool. A lot of options there. If you want to take a look at the rules or anything else, you can go to legionsofwill.com. There's a lot of resources on there. Quick Thaw, Retreat, Severance, Seething Animus, Shadow Familiar, that's cool, Hemlock, Ice Princess, Basilisk. I'd like to see this in the non-holo so we can get an idea of what the art looks like on the camera here. It's very dark green. It's pretty cool, but yeah, definitely not coming across on the camera as well as it could. Deluge and Septorian Chamber. Septorian is a unit type. So for there, Septorians you control gain +1 power. Alright, we have Rejuvenating Fountain, Salvage the Dead. Whenever a unit you control is destroyed this turn, gain 2 resource. Alright, that's a cool trap. So if you know you're gonna take a lot of casualties, you can get some resource out of it. Scapegoat, Seer Mantis, Hatman, which we've seen from MetaZoo. Whenever Hatman attacks, target unit defending player controls can't block, which somewhat goes into the lore there. Sleep paralysis. Huzzah, Helena the Cleric, Obsidian Shield Full Hollow. It's a common. Target blocking unit gains +3 power until end of turn. Iris Chrysotite King. And Copy Upgrade. Copy Upgrade enters as a copy of another upgrade on the battlefield. That's cool. Another thing worth mentioning is actions can be used at any time. You don't need to wait for an action to say that it can only be used on your opponent's turn or may be used at any time. They're all eligible to be done, to be casted, whatever you want to call the term here, played at any time, whether it is your turn or not. There is still a resolution chain, so you do still have to deal with that, but you don't have to worry about cards that say they can be played anytime. Kyle, Operament Pillar, Obsidian Pillar, Watchtower, a lot of upgrades here, Gariel, Hollow, Will to Live, and Triaka Forest. Oh, there's Triaka Forest. That's much more colorful here than what we could see in the Hollow version. We have Crystalline Sorceress, Crystalline Totem, Demonic Imp, Devil Dogs, the Gambler, Gariel, Demonic Temptress, oops, Malediction, common, a Legendary Zandem, Legendary Unit God, and, oh wait, I'm putting legendaries there, Serbal's Monument. Alright. A couple of packs left. We have New Genesis, Obsidian Shield, Potion of Poison, first time I've seen that potion, Potion of Power, Free Will, Spider's Den, Tainted Exchange, Serbal's Curse, we've seen that, Raise the Dead, and Felis, like feline. Cats you play cost one less. Right. We have Masked Bruiser, Magikai, Madamir, Noxious Moth, Voodoo Shaman, Bunker, Malum, Full Hollow Gambler, Celestial Angel, and Angelic Orb. Gambler there. Let's see, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cut them. Whoopsies. I did not. We have something, maybe a little nick there. Whoops. All right. We have something in the water. Subdue, Triaka Frog Patch. Haven't seen that one yet. Treacherous Bog, Hellhound, Hemlock, Basilisk. Okay, so yeah, you can see all the greens there a little better. Potion of Poison. So we got 3 potions in Hollow. We have Legendary Archon's Gateway and Chrysotite Monument. There we go. Maybe I was wrong about the secret rare per booster box here. We have Hala, Haraba, Hornet Moth, Hrafen, Angelic Sigil, Crackling Ruination, Demonic Sigil, Felis, full hollow. Should probably move that around so you can see that. Angel of Destruction, and Triaka. Unless what they meant by the secret rares guaranteed per box is the box topper, but I thought it meant in the packs as well. We have Seething Animus, Serbal's Decree, Vindication, Vitalize, Solar Flare, Temporal Shift, Unauthorized Access, and Chrysotite Knight. We also have Divine Vengeance and Celestial Gate. I'm going to go a little faster here because I do realize we're coming up on the hour mark as well. But again, I will give away a theme deck to a commenter below that just lets me know what their favorite card in this set they've seen today is. Feluna, Asalius Consumed, Amdaka, Ancient Black Dragon. I like that art. I like that art a lot. And we have Last Stand. If you have no units, you may play. If you control no units, you may play this card without paying its cost. Okay, so that's free. Cool. Target base you control gains +3 defense until end of turn. So a way to possibly stay alive for another turn. That's cool. Mizelza. Mizelza? It's a demon. Obelisk of Potentia. All right, 3 packs left. We have Altered Ego, Atonement, Banish the Dead, Bitarian Haunting, Malum, Rising Phoenix, Selene Scarlet Priestess, and Dissociation for the Hollow, Serbal's Summoning, and Lilith. So this art will be PG-13 in any future reprints. It is not for this set. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Apparently that's a good demon, though. People do search for that card. All right. We have Vile Terra, Bog Demon, Cataclysm, Containment, Shadow Familiar, Swarm Lord, Elder Bitarian, Hatman in Hollow. That's cool. I like that. Fur the Untamed. Very cool. And Field of Flowers upgrade. So just kind of a basic upgrade, no power, but does 4 additional defense, 2 additional units, and 1 additional resource. So the 4 defense is pretty nice when you consider that there are a lot of bases out there that have 4 or less as a base defense. So I cut that one very close to the cards. So I either already opened up the secret rare, or this is the secret rare if there actually is a pack containing a secret rare in every box. I thought I heard that, so Here we go. This is not. It's Bitarian Warrior. Uncommon. 196 of 255. Black Hole. Xandam's Throne. Alright, so that was our last pack. And now I need to go through these because I'm curious. 196, 205. So the secret rares are numbered above 255. 15, 104, 203, 128, 100, 204. I'll try to get those in shot. 103, 195, 96, 98, 12, 202, 199, 27, 102, 201, 99, 93, 18, 111, 105, 26, 200, 92, 16, 197, 95, 106. Oh, wow, I did hit it. Okay. 22 and 101. So this Triaka Forest is numbered 256 of 255. I hit it and didn't even realize it. So that is a secret rare. Now, this is going to give me the anxiety, the box topper, because there's only one card in here. So I think I'm good, as long as I don't cut my thumb or my finger. We also shouldn't cut the card. All right. So let's see. Nope, didn't cut low enough. All right. Oof, anxiety. Okay. Okay, let's trim a little more off. Sorry, Lilith. Oop, censored. All right. And I didn't actually see the name because I don't know what anything is. We have Raise the Dead all art. This is done by M. Cooper. Choose a unit in a graveyard, pay the resource cost of that unit, and return it to a base. For free. That's cool. I really like that art there. Let's zoom that in a little. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm not sure the population on these. I think I saw a list somewhere a month or two ago. But I'd be interested to know. I know some of the secret rares are very low population, like Pop 12, and others are a bit higher. So here is my first opening of Legions of Will. Again, reminder, legionsofwill.com, May 1st, Forgotten Tribes drops. You get 20% off if you pre-order on May 1st. The pre-order window will be open for a full month, but if you want to save $20 per booster box, do it on May 1st. So again, comment your favorite card of the set that you've seen today, and you will be in the running to receive a human theme deck from the Chaos Ascension set. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.